Welcome back to Capital Connection, the show where we profile the biggest leaders in business. Well, big data, when it comes to that catchphrase, it's really the right data in the real estate market that equals big profits. With me is my special guest today, Patrick O'Connor. He's one of the founders of EnrichedData, a company changing the game in the commercial real estate market, and president of O'Connor and Associates. Welcome.
Thank you, Jess. Great to be here.
So tell us how you started this company and why the information that you've been giving people is so important.
Well, I've been in the data business for about 30 years, and one day I got a call about 4 years ago from a guy named Mike Miller, a local real estate appraiser. And he goes, "Pat, you don't know me, but we need to do business together." And I thought, well, okay, let's get together and talk about it. Well, I later found out that he starts a lot of conversations with, "You don't know me, but we need to do business together." But anyway, we met and agreed to do business together. And 4 years later, we built a national database. So before that, I had a high-quality Texas database for commercial real estate, but now we've expanded it across the nation. And what it does is it helps real estate professionals and people working with real estate investors to increase their revenue by connecting with the real estate owners.
Right, so it's very important for these folks who are in this field to have the right information, the right data. And there are other companies out there. How do you stand out as a leader?
EnrichedData is what you might call a blue ocean company. We're the only company that provides high quality contact data. I received a call from a crusty old mortgage banker named Ray about 2 years ago. And he said, "O'Connor, the work you're doing is okay, but I need you to step it up. I need better quality contact data." So I said, "Well, let's meet and talk about it." I said, "You know, what do you need, Ray?" And he said, "Look, I need to know the name of the business person to talk to. I need their phone number, their email address, the LinkedIn account, the URL for their website." And so we gave him this information and went back about 30 days later and said, "Ray, how's it going?" He said, "This is amazing. Our revenues or our pipeline is up about 30%. So real estate professionals need to ask themselves, do they want to spend their time doing web research, or would they rather spend their time talking to new clients?
And that's it. That's a big focus. A lot of these real estate professionals are sitting there spinning their wheels, trying to figure out who is who and find that data. And you've even included all of this social data, which is amazing. I guess if people go through the LinkedIn profile, we can really learn about who they're reaching out to, connect on a much deeper level.
Oh yeah, part of what we do is walk our clients through the process of using both social media and digital marketing. So it's not just having the phone numbers, but it's connecting on LinkedIn. Most people will accept a LinkedIn connection.
Right.
And then there's using digital marketing to touch these people. So, you know, through direct mail, LinkedIn, digital marketing, they're touching the clients 4 or 5 different ways, which really helps to build trust and a connection.
Right, and it's all about hitting them from all different directions, having all that information right in front. So I know that you're obviously one of the leaders here. I think it's, what, 7 of the top 10 commercial real estate firms are using your data and your platform?
Yes, we have hundreds using the data, including 7 of the top 10 commercial real estate firms and appraisers, real estate brokers, and a huge number of vendors. There's about 18 million companies that service the real estate industry. And so there's a huge number of people that need this high quality contact data.
Right, and I know, you're telling the story, and I've heard this story told before about how you got the call and, hey, your platform could be even better, and then you rose to the occasion, you made it even better, and added all of this, and this is where you've been able to rise as a leader. How do you stand out? I know you have competitors out there who are big competitors, but you also need to differentiate as your own company. How have you been able to do that?
Well, the biggest differentiation is the high quality contact data, the phone numbers, email, LinkedIn, etc. And then also working with clients to help them to integrate the data with both social media and digital marketing. Because most real estate professionals are about 60 years old, and they know little about digital marketing and about the same about social media. So helping them to put all three pieces together is an important part of the puzzle.
Right, so you're just making it easy. They want to go in and have one spot where we can get all of that information. It's great when it's out there, but it's even better when it's easy. So I love the success stories, and we want to hear some of them. So what can you share?
We have this one guy we've been working with for many years.
Yeah.
And he calls us and he goes, "Guys, you've got to help me." We say, "Well, what's up?" He said, "Look, they're moving me from vendor management to production. And that means I'm going to be going from a salary to commission. And I've never sold before."
All right, that's a problem probably for him, but so what happened next?
Well, we helped him to understand the data that's available, the social media, the digital marketing. And the first week out of the box, this guy killed it. He landed a client that owns 20 apartment complexes worth about $400 million.
Wow.
And the guy, then he met him for dinner, and the guy says, "I want you to refinance my apartments over the next year. The company's fee for refinancing these apartments will be about $3 million. His personal income will be about $1.5 million from this one client he landed in the first week."
Amazing, amazing. And then this made it easier for him when a lot of people would be worrying making that big life change. Fantastic stuff. I'm sure we put on the bottom of the screen some of the web addresses where people can find out more information. Patrick O'Connor, thank you for being here in the spotlight today.
Thanks, Jess. It's been my pleasure.